They call it the run for a reason. They call it the run for a reason. And tonight, we meet 3 Perth people with every reason to hit the pavement. Perth granddad Barry Lafore came so close to dying, he was clinically dead.
Just said to Carol, I feel a bit dizzy. And I don't remember anything then for 3 days.
At 22, Clint Heal was young, fit and healthy when his world shattered.
I was ready to go to work, getting ready in the mirror, and noticed a golf ball sized lump came up on the side of my neck there, and it literally wasn't there the day before.
And Stephanie Barron with perhaps the greatest reason to run of all. Stephanie hates her life and desperately wants to change it.
Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to. Not really good at talking about myself.
3 people with their own reasons to meet a challenge and improve their lives.
I know they called Carol in a couple of times to say it's not looking good, and she was pretty upset about all that.
Barry almost died of a massive heart attack. Wife Carol performed CPR.
It's so difficult really to talk about it, but yes I did. I had done a course at work, and so I just did it, but I thought it was too late. I thought he'd gone.
Barry went into a coma. It was touch and go, but eventually he pulled through.
So that was that night, and I woke up in intensive care probably 2 days later.
A brush with death that made Barry stop and change.
I don't think I'm up to running 14 Ks yet, but I certainly would do the walk now, and I could turn around at the end and say, hey look, I've just done this 4K walk.
Fitness was never an issue for Clint Heal when the keen footballer and surfer discovered he had an aggressive form of cancer.
In my case, I had a primary melanoma on my skin that was there for a long period of time that I never found or I never did anything about, and that's why my melanoma spread internally. In 6 years, Clint's had no less than 34 tumours cut out of his body. Back in August of 2009, I felt as fit as I have ever during this cancer journey, and I had the scan, went to the oncologist with the results, and I had a cluster of 6 melanoma cancers in the lining of my heart. So that was quite serious, and something that I couldn't feel physically. So it was quite a shock at the time.
A cruel blow for someone who always covered up.
I was always putting zinc on, always wearing long sleeve rashies and wetsuits when I was going in the surf. So definitely not one of those kids who was going down to the beach to tan or anything.
Clint's just had his latest scan for cancer, and there's good news.
I've been having a look at the PET scans, and I'm pleased to say that everything looks fine.
Oh, that's great.
Now 28, Clint has turned his challenge into a triumph, setting up Melanoma WA to help other sufferers.
If my message and my story can help others to hopefully never get melanoma because they're doing the right things in the sun, but also too, if they were to get a melanoma, if they could have it removed quickly so that they wouldn't have to go through a similar last 6 years to what I have.
Yes, I can help you with that.
At 45, Stephanie Barron seems happy. A success at work, an HBF call centre operator, and Employee of the Year.
I'm speechless, thank you. It just is an honour. Sorry.
But Stephanie hides a dark secret. The single mum with a teenage son hates what she's become.
Dedicated most of the last, 15 and a half years, especially the last 11 years, to being a single parent to him, and forgotten myself along the way.
After a decade-long wrestle with her weight, Stephanie is morbidly obese and now tips the scales at 135 kilos. She has a blood disorder, needs daily injections and struggles with depression.
I need to change my life. I'm getting older. Sorry, I don't want to cry. I'm 45 and I feel I'm 65 some days.
Now Stephanie's on her way with the help of personal trainer Max Tamatoa and dietitian Debbie Schofield.
You can work on a simple rule of thumb with choosing a healthier bread.
The 4K walk, her goal.
Just feeling better about myself and starting my life for me.
And Stephanie's advice to others?
Do it. Don't let any more excuses hold you back.